Hey everyone, Jen O'Sullivan here. And another question I get is, can I wear other patches during my off period? Well, how it works is each patch, so each individual patch has its own 12-hour cycle. Some of them you can even wear up to 24 hours. It just depends on the patch. So for instance, I have X39 right here, I have an Aeon right here, and I have a X49 below my belly button. These all I put on at the same time. They are on a 12-hour cycle. Now I could go ahead and put an Alavita patch right here, right when I'm going to go to bed. But let's say I, wanted to put the Alavita on at 8 p.m., but I still have all of these on and these aren't going to come off until about 10 p.m. It's okay, because that Alavita has its own 12-hour cycle. You don't need to be patch free for 12 hours. You just can't put on like another same patch for the next 12 hours. So I wouldn't take this off at 10 p.m. and decide, well, this is X39 and I want another X39 on, so I'm going to wear it for the second 12 hours. You can't do that. So does that make sense? So this patch has its own 12-hour cycle, as does all the other patches. Some patches, though, like the YH Trio, if you choose to wear them every day rotation, so that means like the Aeon on Monday, the Glutathione on Tuesday, the Carnosine on Wednesday, and then Aeon again on Thursday, and you'd go through, that's the YH Trio. So you could do that. To get the maximum benefits, you could do each patch for 24 hours. So you can wear the Aeon for 24 hours, knowing that you're not going to wear it again for 2 days. And then wear the Glutathione for 24 hours, take that one off. And then the next day you're going to put Glutathione and wear that for 24 hours. All the while you would have your X39 patch on in a 12-hour time period. So you wouldn't wear your X39 for 24 hours. Each patch has their own cycle. So you just need to look at them that way. Hey everyone, Jen O'Sullivan here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about attenuation. Attenuation simply means your body is becoming used to something that you're using, and so whatever you were using is less effective as you use it too much. So a good example of this would be, say, coffee. You might be drinking too much coffee, realizing that, 1 cup a day used to make you completely awake, and now 4 cups a day barely does it. So that's your body getting used to something. The same happens with NSAIDs like aspirins or ibuprofen, those kinds of medications that you might take for, say, headaches or pain. In the beginning, one would work really well, but as you're moving forward and you keep using more and more and more, they become less and less effective. So that's attenuation. So how does this affect us when it comes to using any of our patches? Well, if you utilize phototherapy for too long all the time, so let's say you're using the same patch 24 hours a day and you keep replacing it with a new patch in the next 24 hours, the next 24, and you keep using, what happens is your body starts getting used to that light therapy and it starts to just not become as effective. So that's why we encourage you to always take off the patches that you're wearing and give yourself a 12-hour break. And my window is usually anywhere between 8 and 12 hours, and that seems to keep it so that I'm not having that attenuation where my body's not utilizing the benefits of the patch as much. And we want that. We want our body to take a break so that then when I put it back on, I'm getting the full benefits of it. So just make sure, either put a timer on or just kind of track your hours. Sometimes the easiest way for some of you to remember is put it on in the morning when you brush your teeth and then take it off at night when you brush your teeth. So it's kind of we call it habit stacking. Put it around a habit that you're, if you're eating breakfast in the morning, that's when you put your patches on. And then at night when you go to bed, take them off. So then you're giving yourself that around 10-hour break, 12-hour break, somewhere in there. So really great way to do that. If for some reason you find yourself wearing them by mistake, right, for 24 hours, just make sure you give yourself about a day or 2 off per week. So let's say you did 5 days, 24 hours a day, and you just kept forgetting. Give yourself the weekend off. Give yourself a 1 to 2 day full break so that your body can kind of rejuvenate and rest, and then go back and try to get on a better schedule. But it's not the end of the world if you did 5 days, 24 hours a day, and 2 days break. That's usually how you want to keep from having attenuation happen. But the best way would be 12 hours on and 12 hours off. All right, take care.